How's it going, everyone? It's Jared here with Any Level Fitness. I want to talk about hip pain, kind of how to self-diagnose it, or what I would do if you told me you had hip pain, what I would look for. So first thing I would look for is how you do a squat. So when we go down, we squat down just like that, but are you favoring one side than the other one? Are you leaning this way like that? Is the knee going in, going forward? Is your hips twisting side to side? Normally you say your right hip is hurting and you squat and you're lean to the right side. That's obviously a muscle imbalance. That whole right side of your body is going to be tighter than the left side. So what we have to do is do strengthening exercises for the left side of your body. And obviously we got to stretch this side. So a couple things that we can do, which is pretty simple, which is right on the floor, no equipment needed for any of this. There's a formula you can use too, but we'll get into that later. But the first thing that I would do, say we're squatting and we push our butt over to the right a little bit. We gotta strengthen this left glute and the quad. So, but first thing we're gonna do is get down on the floor. I'm gonna cross my left foot over my right foot over my left knee, like this. Kind of have don't have your foot all the way out here, but have it kind of close to your bottom. And we're gonna drive your heel into the floor, and we're just gonna raise up and squeeze your left glute. Go down, come up, and at the same time, you're kind of pushing this hip down. So this is kind of stretching the hip flexor a little bit. If it's really tight, you don't feel it pulling a lot. I would do about 10 repetitions there. Since we're already on the floor, I'll show you one more strengthening exercise that you can do. Normally you want to use like a TheraBand, but I'll do it without a TheraBand. I'm just gonna lay on my side. So I'm laying on my right side because that's the side that hurts. And I'm gonna lift this leg up, my left knee up. Keep my feet together, lift the knee up. And then we do that for like 20 repetitions here. So that's two strengthening exercises. That's mainly for the glute and the side of the leg here. The next one is we're gonna stretch the right glute. So what we're gonna do is cross that right leg back over the left knee. We're taking my right hand, reach through the hole, and I'm gonna pull my knee to my chest. So that stretches this whole side out right here. Spring right here. If you can't grab the front of your knee, just grab the back of it. Like that. So we have the single leg glute bridge. We have the clamshell mostly on the left side. And then we gotta stretch the right side. So there's two strengthening exercises to do on this one leg. Then we gotta stretch this one. So give those, and obviously if it's the left leg, then just reverse that whole situation there. Give those two exercises a try, and that one stretch a try. I would do those, you can do those daily if you really wanted to. Really depends on how bad you're hurting. But the stretch, I would definitely do every day. Probably like 3 or 4 times a day also. Got any questions? Feel free to reach out.